I really don't care about Blac Chyna. But, I did find it significant to see her say, I'm quitting my OnlyFans because of my children. Amber Rose months ago said, my son said it's okay because, women can do whatever they want with their bodies. And he's like 8 years old. And I think that's just a real traumatizing conversation to have with your kid.
I mean, is it traumatizing?
Could you imagine your mom sitting you down and explaining why, she needs to be naked on the internet? We talked about Blac Chyna last year suing the Kardashians for like $150 million. And she lost that lawsuit.
She did.
And now she says, I'm quitting OnlyFans because I want to focus on being a mother.
Mm-hmm.
And also, she's transforming her body. She's also slimming down, getting rid of her. She's reducing her ass and her boobs.
Yeah, taking a page out of the Kardashian book. I got to respect it. Let's listen to her talk a little bit about what she's doing.
I just want all the ladies out there to know, do not get silicone shots because you can get sick, you can die, have complications, and all this other crazy stuff. I haven't had any crazy complications since I got it. I got it when I was 19 years old. But now I'm moving here in life. So I want this out of my ass so I can grow.
The 34-year-old, whose real name is Angela White, says that the two surgeries...
Angie White. Moving on up.
You think so?
That's what she said. Listen, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she's going to, rebrand.
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely rebranding. I mean, she's getting rid of her OnlyFans. What other money does she make? From child support?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got 2 baby dads.
Yeah.
She got Rob and Tyga.
Yeah. And, I mean, I don't know what's coming next, but she's probably working on something. There has to be. I think so. She's too well known for me not to think that like she's working on something to either get a show or get a podcast or something where she can help women make themselves better.
Wow. You got that from that little video clip, like for real?
Dude, she's changing her whole body. Like she built her career on her body.
Wow.
Like as not only a stripper, but then as, a model, TV reality person, OnlyFans star, like
child support taker. Yeah, her body produced that as well.
Yeah, of course. So I think she's got something coming out. This is a rollout.
You have more faith in Blac Chyna than Tiger Woods. That's sad.
Because Tiger, like, he's had the money. He's got a good image, and he destroyed all that shit. So Chyna, she don't have none of that.
Yeah, as long as she's not fighting at Six Flags, and it's all good with me. I really don't care about Blac Chyna. But I did find it significant to see her saying, I'm quitting my OnlyFans because of my children. Amber Rose months ago said, my son said it's okay because, women can do whatever they want with their bodies. And he's like 8 years old. And I think that's just a real traumatizing conversation to have with your kid.
I mean, is it traumatizing?
Could you imagine your mom sitting you down and explaining why, she needs to be naked on the internet, and you have to go to school knowing that people know that's your mom?
I feel like everything is things are relative. Like if he has if the kid has a great life and he knows that great life comes from his mom selling her goods on the internet, and she's literally brainwashing him to believe like this is what needs to happen. Women should be able to do this. We should not be judged for this. Like he's being taught from a young age. So you learn from experience, and you learn what you're taught and what you see on a regular basis as a kid because you're a sponge.
Yeah.
So for them, I think it's like
traumatizing.
No, I think it becomes like this is what's normal.
Yo.
No, I'm serious.
I know you're serious.
I think those kids believe this is normal.
I know, and that's what's traumatizing. How do you think he's going to manage his relationships with women when he gets older if that's his version of being normal? I mean,
he's going to be a supporter in feminism or something. I don't know. That's what they frame it as.
I mean, if his mom's getting paid for, selling her ass, then I don't know. I don't know. I think that's traumatizing, especially for a kid to even I think it's traumatizing to even put anything on your child. They're supposed to be like a child, you know. You're not supposed to make adult decisions or even be aware of, you know, adult entertainment. So it's just like I think it's kind of cringy that they would even talk about that. But hey, she got the okay. And also when parents, you know, ask their kids things like that, like they're never going to be honest. They will just want to make their parents happy. They're afraid to say the truth. And it's really selfish of parents to even put things on their kids who are like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old as if they could make a real choice. And then it's just, okay, now I feel less guilty because my kid's okay with it. No, your kid's probably depressed and going to have some real problems in the future. So shout out to Blac Chyna for setting a new standard. I'm sure she'll be back though.
I hope she grows from this. I mean, listen, if she's doing a rebrand where she's changing her body and everything, I think that she's trying to take it seriously at least.
Yeah, I mean, her man's doing a rebrand. You know, Tyga's dating Avril Lavigne, which I mean, that collab. Who saw that coming? Yo, Troy, what do you think about Tyga and Avril?
I still don't believe it. I'm still in shock, but good for him. Good for both of them, I guess.
Right? That's nuts.
I mean, I want to know like how that breakup went for her, because she was literally supposed to get married.
I feel like he just stepped in and and just it seemed like she was dating him, and then it was announced that their engagement was over afterwards. So who knows? Is she older than him?
She's older than him, but not by like a lot. I think it's like 5 years or something. Nothing too crazy. I noticed in the media everybody was making a big deal about her being older, but it's like 5 years is not, especially in the celebrity world. It's like,
really, for a woman to be 5 years older?
I don't think that's crazy.
I don't think it's crazy, but you know, Amber Rose's other baby dad, who's not Wiz Khalifa, he's dating Cher, and they've been running around Hollywood together with Avril and Tyga. So she's like 80 years old, and he's like our age.
Yeah, I mean, Cher is that's different. That's worse than like dating Madonna. Like,
yeah, no, I'd rather date Cher than Madonna. Madonna looks like a Thundercat right now. I don't know what's wrong with her.
dude, Cher looks like a skeleton, like with skin on it. I don't know.
But I feel like Cher, you probably wouldn't have to have sex with Cher. Like you could probably just be around her, you know, maybe massage her shoulders. But with Madonna, I feel like she just remember when she kissed Drake? Remember she stuck her nasty old tongue down Drake's throat?
Yeah, he looked like he was about to throw up. Like his acting skills were very poor.
Oh, that was very terrible. Poor. Talk about being traumatized. Like she really molested Drake in front of the whole world. He's been through a lot.
Yeah. I don't know. I think with Avril and Tyga, it's weird to me because Tyga went through that phase over the last few years where he was on OnlyFans. Like he was having sex with girls that looked phenomenal on OnlyFans.
Oh, for real?
I
didn't even know about that.
No, he was. And
he got a hairline and just didn't know how to act.
Hey, it'd be like that. Y'all better watch out. Watch out. No, I like being bald. But I think we'll see how this develops. I think it might just be a phase. Like this I think he's a rebound at this point until it lasts for like a year. Because literally, she broke up with Mod Sun like in February.
Damn. Yeah, I just hope they make some music because like I just want to hear what it sounds like. It might be really no, it's gonna be awful. Let's be real.
I don't know. She got some bangers. Like she's not bad.
I mean, yeah, like what 20 years ago. No, for real, like 20 years ago. And Tyga had, I mean, he has a song like 5 years ago.
Listen, I think Tyga's discography is underrated. So,
oh, okay, so
yeah, I low key like Tyga.
Oh shit,
like I think he's got a lot of hits. If he did a versus with somebody, it's gonna be a long day.
For who?
He
has like 5 songs.
He does not have 5 songs.
Okay, you're right. He has songs with
got
Chris Brown.
He's got a solid 10 songs.
Yeah, he has. Like
and then after that, there's some ones that he could make them work.
Yeah, he has a lot of collabs. I'll say that.
Yeah,
he was on Young Money. He's close to Chris Brown. I think they have like an album together. Mm-hmm. So you're probably right. I might be sleeping on him. He does have a few like really big hits, and he's pretty influential with his flow.
Yeah.
But still, whatever. Like Hollywood's a weird place, honestly. Like,
don't forget he's got songs with like Drake too. Like there's a bunch of songs that he has that. Yeah, it would give. He's got songs with Wayne. Yeah, no, he would give people a long day.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Speaking of Drizzy, he's finally going on tour.
Yeah.
Like, clap it up for Drizzy.
That's right. Him and 21.
Him and 21. They're finally taking their act on the road this summer. What is it called? It's all a blur.
Yeah, it's all a blur.
Yeah, he's not doing stadiums. I know. I thought he'd step it up to stadiums this summer the way The Weeknd did last year. But he is doing multiple nights in arenas, like in every city. He's doing 2 nights in MSG and also 2 nights at Barclays, like back to back to back to back, which honestly, like, it's hard to do. The pre-sale started today and all the tickets, they're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone.
They're going to be gone quick, especially like you said, since it's arenas instead of stadiums. It's going to be tough, and the resale is going to be through the roof. But I'm excited for them. I think it'll be lit. I wish they were doing another date in Philly instead of just one, because that's where I saw them a few years back, and it was a good show. But I'm not really pressed to see Drake in 21, honestly.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, listen. I see you rocking the OVO Apollo shirt.
Oh yes,
pretty dope.
Yes, sir.
But I don't think it's going to be the same set list that you heard at Apollo.
Yeah, and that
was intimate. That was like for the real ones. Like it was a little bit different than what we're going to have in arena shows.
Yeah, I love that shit. It was the best show ever. Me and Jenna, we were like right in like the front row of the mezzanine. He did all the B-sides and a lot of the hits too. But yeah, I was super surprised at that. I don't think he'll do the same thing at all. But I mean, he did just release like 3 albums in the last year and a half. So he'll probably perform a lot of that, a lot of the shit with 21 as well.
Yeah.
But I think when I saw him, that was 2018 he went on tour last, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I saw him then, like, he did like 2 hours. It was like a whole show.
Yeah, he definitely gave a real show. Like, it was good. My thing is, like, if he has 21 as the other person with him, I feel like that affects the set list a lot.
I don't think it does. Honestly, I think 21 will probably open, and then they'll save, like, kind of like how Kendrick and Baby Keem did, where like he brought out Baby Keem for a few songs like in the middle of his set, but Baby Keem did his whole opening. So yeah. I figure it's gonna be something like that. I'm definitely gonna get tickets to one of these shows.
Yeah.
I prefer Madison Square Garden over Barclays Center, but I love them both, and I love the fact that we get an option of 4. Philly is a little bit too out of the way for me.
Yeah.
Is it on like a weekend though?
I don't know.
Because the New York shows are all like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like
July 31st. I don't know if that's when that is, but I think it could definitely be like when I saw him with the Migos, because it was like the Migos came out first, and then Drake came out afterwards. They performed together for a little bit, then the Migos took a break. Drake performed, and then the Migos came back towards the end. Like, I could see that. I wonder if 21's going to just do some of his songs, too. Maybe, like you're saying, it'll be he opens or something like that, and then Drake comes out, they perform together, do some bangers, and then switch off. I feel like that setting could work. I'm surprised that Drake isn't doing, like, solo tours, though.
What do you mean? Like, you're surprised he has an opener?
Is that really what 21 is, or is it a concert with 21?
It's he's an opener, and Drake's gonna, just like the album, Drake's gonna do 90% of it.
Damn,
it's the truth. I saw 21.
At least give him 85.
I saw 21 open for Future back in December, and he did a really good job. I mean, I saw 21 with Drake at the Apollo.
Yeah.
And he came out. They did a few songs. So I've seen him do his own set and do shit with Drake. So I think it'd be worth it. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Spotify. Follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
All the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.